This is 4 News Now at 6:30.
We're gathering new details from the shooting of a Spokane police officer, and the city's promise to do more to curb violent crime in our community. New today, that officer has been identified as a 27-year veteran of the department. Officer Kris Honaker was investigating reports of a drive-by shooting when someone drove by and shot him. He was released from the hospital today, and 2 convicted felons recently released from prison were arrested on attempted murder charges. Emily Bloom continues our live coverage with how the mayor's office is responding.
2 months ago, the mayor announced a new violent crimes task force to handle situations exactly like this. It includes 5 officers, 2 sergeants, and the 7 of them, this is their sole focus.
It's the worst news that a mayor could hear. It's the worst news that a police chief and his fellow officers can hear. It is, my God, the worst thing the family of an officer can hear.
Mayor Nadine Woodward was visibly upset Sunday night when she shared the news she says is a mayor's worst fear.
This violence has got to stop. We were inches away from losing an officer.
Spokane Police Chief Craig Midall says the violence in our community is outrageous.
We have a violent community preying on other community members, and we have a violent community that is now targeting officers, and this absolutely has to stop.
It's situations like this the Violent Crimes Task Force would take on.
And I think it's important that we give them the ability to build stronger cases so that we can put people behind bars for a longer period of time and keep them off the streets and keep our community safe.
Mayor Nadine Woodward told me today a small number of suspects are responsible for the majority of the crimes.
So we can aggregate those crimes and bump them up from, say, misdemeanors to felonies and go after these individuals that way so that they can get longer sentences and kept off the street.
She says having a team focused solely on these types of crimes,
drive-bys, gang activity, illegal guns, drugs, all of those things,
will make a difference. The work they're doing, though, may be easier said than done.
They have to work around the laws that are already in place and the sentencing guidelines that judges have to follow. But if there's a discretionary option for judges and they're not holding people accountable, that's an issue.
The new task force won't be working specifically on this case because the Spokane County Sheriff's Office took it over. But when they do handle cases like this, their job is to find the criminals, charge them, and build stronger cases for longer sentences. Reporting live in Spokane, Emily Bloom, 4 News Now.